Today, we're talking photography books. I am launching a new ebook today, but there's more. I have been considering an upgraded option for my photography books for quite a while now. I just mentioned my ebooks, but I create a real-life version of each one, and I sign them and I send them to my Grand Canyon patrons. I'll explain what exactly a Grand Canyon patron is a little later in this video, but first, I want to share how I created this photo book with Pinhole Press, and I even have a discount code for you, so stick around. Quick disclosure, this is not a sponsored video, but Pinhole Press did print these books for me as a way for me to try out their service and their product. As always, I will share my honest opinions here. I could have received these books and sent them right back if I didn't like them, but I didn't want to because they're really nice books and I'm happy to tell you about them. Okay, let's get to the book. This is a book of my landscape and nature photography. They aren't from any one trip or any one area. They are simply some of my favorite photos through the years. I thought right now, while many of us are spending a lot of time at home, it was a good opportunity for me to go back through old photos with fresh eyes and relive those good times and maybe re-edit and put some of those memories into one book. I've seen many different types of photo books. I've printed books for clients. I've printed some for myself. I've printed them for my Grand Canyon patrons. I have purchased other people's photo books. I even dabbled in making my own books for a while, and that was a lot of work. This book from Pinhole Press is a simple, easy to make option. It's well made, and I am more than happy with the way that my photos look printed on the pages of the book. If you've been around on my channel for a while, you know that I don't mess around when it comes to printing. I want it my way. I want it high quality, and I want it delivered in a way that my product doesn't get damaged in any way. This is my art. I want the best if I am going to spend my money on it, and especially if I'm going to recommend it to you. Luckily, Pinhole Press checks those boxes, and I will definitely be ordering from them in the future for my own personal books. I'll explain more about what I think of the book itself in just a moment, but I want to back up and show you why I'm impressed with the book creation process first. It's really easy. Let's take a look. After you choose the type of book you want, you have options in the book building process. Customizations to things like binding color, page thickness, font, but not so many options that you would be overwhelmed. In fact, if you are in a hurry or you just don't want to build your own book, Pinhole Press has an option to build your book for you. Of course, that's not what I did. Remember, I want the control. So let me show you some of the customizations. Of course, you upload your photos and you can choose the layout for each page. You can have words, no words, full bleed, not full bleed. You can have photos span the center crease. These are lay flat books, and I am so happy with how the photos look when they cross that crease. So the process is all click and drag. You click and drag different layouts onto the page. Then you click and drag your photos. I was impressed with how well organized the book builder is. Everything came to me safely packed in bubble wrap and newsprint, and I was delighted to see how the books came packaged with a Pinhole Press sticker holding the wrapping of each book together. Shipping matters to me. I have had too many photos and photo gifts arrive damaged from other companies. I made these books. I knew they were coming. I'm not even keeping these books. I'm sending them to viewers, but it felt a little bit like my birthday when I was tearing through the sticker and pulling the book out of the plastic. But all right, the finished product. As I said before, it is high quality. Dare I say impeccable. You can already see on the cover that the colors are vibrant. The cover and the pages within are smooth and matte rather than glossy, which I like. I mean, I also like glossy, but the matte finish here means fewer fingerprints. It's like the book wants to be held and looked through. The cloth spine and the back are sturdy It's wrapped perfectly. Opening the book, I chose to put some words of thanks at the beginning, and then I chose a series of layouts throughout the book. I chose my layouts based on the photos themselves, but like you saw in the book building process, you can do whatever you want. They can all be the same, or you can have a variety like I did. Some of the photos just begged to be full bleed across both pages. I felt like in this case at Toadstools National Monument, it brought the viewer down onto the dirt with me on this hot and sunny day. Or this one where I had a beautiful panoramic image of Lake Tahoe on a stormy day with a detail of the shoreline inset to the side. I took it page by page, looking at my images to see how I thought would be best to order and to showcase them. There were literally hundreds of hours of everything that went into these images. It's gratifying to see them showcased like this. Oh, and this incredible cloud inversion at South Rim of the Grand Canyon. These are special times. I'm a pretty tactile person, and I love that I can have this memory in my hands and, well, put my hands all over it. I think photo books should be handled. People should be able to look at it and put their hands on the pages. I also think that we put a lot of work into our photography, and it's nice to be able to show it off in such a professional way. So now, if you want to try building your own book of photography, I have a discount for you. There is a link to Pinhole Press in the description. Use the code SNAPCHICK15 at checkout to save 15%. I hope you use the code to print a book or something else cool. Pinhole Press actually does have other photo gifts and framed prints. I think too many of us let our photos just sit on our hard drives, never to be seen again. Having something like an actual book with your favorite photos, be them landscapes or family portraits or a mix of your favorites or something else entirely, it gives you an excuse to relive the memories or, you know what, at least be proud of that beautiful photo that you accomplished. It sounds a little cheesy, but isn't that what photography is all about? Now, as for this book, I have already sent copies to my current Grand Canyon patrons, but if you want to get your hands on it, a real live book, I will add a link in the description so that you can become a Grand Canyon patron and receive one of these signed by me. If you don't know what that is, Grand Canyon patrons support this channel by donating on Patreon, and I thank them by sending something real every month. Signed photos, signed books. Now, if you would like to see the ebook version, that is available to all of my members for free, or you can purchase it. I will link to that in the description as well. And as always, make sure that you like this video if you found it helpful or entertaining, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. I share new videos about photography every week. I'm even working on my next long-form course, which is all about landscape photography. But that's it for today. Thank you for watching.